Welcome to Mindful Talk, brief conversations about mindfulness in the workplace and at home. I am your host, Lauren Wessinger.
And I'm your host, Misti Anderson. And this podcast is brought to you by the Mindful Project.
The Mindful Project helps you elevate the culture of your business by bringing mindfulness practice to you and your staff through in-person and virtual learning. Contact us through our website, themindfulproject.co, for more information. Hi, listeners. Welcome to the final episode of the season of the Mindful Talk podcast. We wanted to take this last episode very briefly to express our deep gratitude for all of you. Without listeners, this podcast would not be in existence and it would not be continuing to be produced. So we wanted to start by just saying thank you.
Oh, I got chills. I never in a million years thought that our little baby would have almost 7,000 downloads and be listened to in so many countries. And I'm going to say helping people, which makes me cry. This is work that I'm genuinely very proud of. So thank you very much.
This is episode 50 something. And I'll tell you, I did not know we had 50 something things to talk about. And I still feel like we're just scratching the surface. And so if you all have ideas for episodes, questions for us, topics you'd like to see in our spring season, please send them our way. Misti and I really heal so much from getting together and talking about this stuff. And it's our goal to just talk about the experience of being human in this world and getting really real about it, and then offering ways that mindfulness and mindful living can help. That's our whole intention.
I think we're doing a really good job. It's helping me. So if it doesn't help anybody else, I'm very happy that it's making an impact in my life. And I know yours too, but I really appreciate everybody listening. I appreciate everybody being so supportive and sharing things. That's how the world is today, is, if you hear it and you like it, you share it. So I appreciate that very much. And I just appreciate the support for what's next, because quite honestly, in the world of podcasting, we're doing great and we have the sky's the limit. So like she said, if there's anything that you want us to chat about or you have questions about, we're open. We used to run this, I feel like, a little more scheduled, but now we kind of view it as this is our world and what happens in our world and how do we manage it, because we're not the only people going through this. And I found it to be very organic, which feels really, really good.
It does feel really good. And Misti and I both really feel deeply grateful to be able to offer this to the community as a free resource. I think that's one of the beautiful things about podcasting, is that anybody with access to Wi-Fi and some kind of device can listen and learn. And we're bringing everything we've learned on this path, from experience as a student to studying as teachers, to this podcast. And we just really appreciate our listeners, and we appreciate you guys sharing it and helping us grow our base. So thank you so much.
Yeah, that's really was the purpose of our podcast today. We wanted to keep it short and simple. We will be back for season 4, the second week of January, that Wednesday. So look for new episodes starting then. I can't wait. Thanks, Lauren. I'll see you next season.
Sounds great.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to Mindful Talk. We don't take it lightly that you spent your time listening to our podcast, and we are forever grateful. If you'd like to support the podcast, please subscribe on your favorite podcast platform and leave us a rating and a review. Welcome to a more mindful way of living and working.